Okay, so we are here with the K in KnA Racing, Keith Crowell, my grandfather, and we are going to be asking him a few questions just like the Andy Peretti video. So we're going to go ahead and start out with Keith. How do you remember KnA starting?
How do I remember?
Yeah.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't really remember. I think it was just an idea we had in the beginning. Came from Andrew, and I agreed. And we went about trying to figure out how to do it.
And what kind of challenges were involved when coming up with a race team or creating a race team?
Well, I don't know if I really paid a whole lot of attention as far as actually creating a race team. Our biggest challenge in the beginning was to sit there and figure out how to build the car proper, or as proper as we could get.
So, as far as challenges, was there any challenges finding a shop or getting licensing or anything like that?
Nope.
Nope. All smooth and sailing. That's good. And what was your main role?
Partial backer, mostly welder.
Mostly welder? You could probably give me a few lessons because my welding is terrible. It is atrocious. Is there any reason you decided to build the cars instead of race them?
Yeah, your grandmother had a problem with that.
Yeah, she didn't want you behind the wheel?
No.
That was a big no-no?
That was a big no-no.
Oh man, I never met her, but I keep hearing that as a common trend. What would you say was your best season?
Oh,
You don't have to necessarily give a year, but if you could think of any details of a season that stuck out to you.
Well, of course, the best seasons we had was the ones when we started getting the championships finally.
Finally, huh? Took a while.
Well, just like anything, you experiment, you learn, you improve,
A little closer. So you would say that your obviously your favorite seasons were championship seasons.
Well, sure. I mean, the first few in the beginning were fun too, because like I said, we were still learning. So we were having lots of fun trying to figure out how to make the car go faster.
Lots of sleepless nights, huh?
Nah, I don't remember any of them.
What would you say your favorite memory overall is that you could think of off the top of your head?
Favorite memory?
Yeah, like a memory you have while you were racing, off the track, in the shop, something like that that really sticks out to you.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it could be just the overall comradeship of everybody in the shop working together to a common goal, type of thing. Everybody was acceptable to ideas, had no problem about throwing out ideas, and that type of thing. So we had fun overall, just doing it.
So it was all just a big fun time.
Pretty much.
Well, that's good. No, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. I'm glad to hear that. Now, if you don't remember, I showed you a news article, right? I showed you that news article of you. Well, you said it wasn't you. I think it was. We're gonna go with it was.
Okay.
Accepting a used 1984 Ford Crown Victoria after a couple troublesome life events, and I just wanted to know what you thought of that. I thought it was super cool that you had gotten that after everybody came together and get you a Crown Victoria, and now I am racing a Crown Victoria on the tracks that you raced back in the day.
Right. Yeah, it was, at the time it was kind of unique. I wasn't really expecting anything like that, so it was real nice, especially from an old employer.
Yeah, you worked at Bill Graham Ford, didn't you, for 4 or 5 years?
Right.
And just to finish it off, I got 2 more questions for you. How do you feel about Andy's son and your grandson now finally taking the name and trying to carry on what you guys started?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm still kind of wondering on that one.
Still wondering on it?
I mean, you know, I think it's great that y'all want to go play with race cars and stuff like that, just as long as you're being safe with it. I really don't have a problem with it. Enjoy the fact that, you know, at least you keep me in the loop.
Of course. Couldn't leave the best guy out. And then is there any special shout outs or anything you'd like to say? Any special shout outs to a person maybe you haven't talked to in a while?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't talked to any of the old gang in quite a while. The only one I talk to anymore pretty much is Andrew. But, you know, TT and Chuck and all the gang that we had out there, they were all great. Maybe one of these days I'll get back down south and meet up with a couple of them.
Now I'm going to have to drag you down there at this point, huh?
It could be. Kind of hard to go anywhere when you got a car at the moment.
And you know what, just a quick add-in, have you seen DeSoto Speedway as of lately? Have I showed you a picture?
No, well, I've only seen what you showed me on the videos.
Okay, I'll have to show them that. Well, anyways, guys, there it is from Keith himself. He's pretty humble. He remembers more than he gives off. So he's a good guy, and we're gonna give him a big thank you for coming out. We appreciate him for doing this for us, and we'll see you later on the channel.